Hey everyone, and welcome. If you're looking for a new career path, you've come to the right place. Today we're diving deep into a really interesting opportunity from RITES Limited. They're hiring for an assistant in human resources, so let's break it down.
All right, so let's get into it. We've actually done the heavy lifting for you. We've pored over the official notification, and we're turning all that formal language into a super simple, step-by-step guide. By the end of this, you'll know exactly what you need to do.
Okay, first things first. What exactly is this opportunity? What's the role? And maybe more importantly, why should it be on your radar? Let's find out.
So, straight away, we're looking at a total of 15 open spots. And get this, it's a permanent position. That's a huge plus right from the get-go.
And here's the breakdown of those 15 jobs. As you can see, they're spread across different categories. We've got 8 for the unreserved category, 2 for EWS, 1 for OBC, 3 for SC, and 1 for ST. So you can find exactly where you fit into the picture.
All right, let's talk about the part everyone's interested in, the money. The approximate annual CTC, or cost to company, is about 8.16 lakhs. Now, think about this. For a role that requires 0 prior experience, that's a really competitive salary.
Okay, the package sounds great. So the next big question is, are you eligible? Let's get into the nitty-gritty of who can actually apply.
And this is where it gets really interesting. The eligibility criteria are super straightforward. All you need is a graduate degree in any discipline, no work experience required, and the age limit is 30. Honestly, this is an absolutely golden opportunity, especially for recent grads. Now, there is one small catch you need to pay attention to, and that's your grades. If you're in the unreserved or EWS category, you'll need at least 50% in your graduation. For all the reserved categories, that's SC, ST, OBC, or PWBD, it's a little more relaxed at 45%.
Okay, and this is a really important point. Circle this date on your calendar, April 27th, 2026. Why? Because that's the cutoff date for everything. Your age, your qualifications, all of it is measured against that one specific day. No exceptions. So you're eligible, you're interested, how do you actually get the job? Well, RITES has made the selection process really clear. It's basically a 2-step deal.
And listen up, because this is probably the most crucial piece of information in this whole thing. The entire selection, 100% of it, is based on your score in the written test. That's it. Your performance on that one single day is what counts. So, if you do well on that test, you move right on to the next and final stage, document scrutiny. And here's the best part. Notice what's missing? There's no mention of an interview anywhere in the notification. That's huge. It takes so much pressure off.
So what's this all-important test actually look like? Well, you're going to face 125 questions, and they're split into a few key areas. You've got your English skills, then some data analysis and interpretation, and finally, a section that lumps together reasoning and general awareness.
You get a good amount of time, 2.5 hours, and it's all objective questions. But here's the real game changer. There is no negative marking. Let me say that again. No penalty for wrong answers. That means you should absolutely 100% answer every single question. All right, are you sold? If you're thinking, yep, this is for me, then let's get down to business. I'm going to walk you through the application process step by step.
It's a pretty standard 5-step online process, but you've got to do them in order. First, you register online to get your unique ID. Then, you carefully fill out the form. After that, you'll upload your documents, pay the fee, and please, don't forget to download and save a copy of that final form for your own records. They'll thank me later.
Okay, the fees. For general and OBC candidates, it's 300 rupees plus taxes. For everyone else in the reserved categories, it's just 100 rupees plus taxes. And here's a really cool thing. If you're an SC, ST, or PWD candidate and you actually show up and take the test, they'll refund your fee. So that's pretty great. Now, a little pro tip before you even start the application. Get all your documents scanned and ready to go. We're talking your high school certificate for your date of birth, all your mark sheets, your category certificate if you have one, ID proof, and your PAN card. Seriously, having all these in a single folder on your desktop will make the whole process a breeze. All right, we're almost there. Let's talk about the final and maybe the most critical part, the dates. You really don't want to miss these. So, get your calendars out. The starting line is March 19th, 2026. That's when the portal opens. The finish line, and it's a hard deadline, is April 27th, 2026. That is your window of opportunity. Don't let it close on you.
And just to hammer this point home, here's a little something straight from the official notification. They basically say, hey, it's on you to make sure you tick all the boxes. So before you hit that final submit button, do yourself a favor and triple check everything. And there you have it. That's the A to Z guide for the RITES Assistant HR job. We've looked at what the role is, who can apply, how they'll choose you, and the exact steps to get your name in the hat. The ball is officially in your court. The deadline is set, so the only question left is, are you ready